You ain't outside.
We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog. We don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad. Oh my God. This ain't no facade. Park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Beat them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later, now let's get this paper. Cause we ain't worried about shit, now let's get this paper. Shawty say I'm too much, fam, them too tough. When you get them blues up, then you make them rules up. Whoa!
Yo, what it do, world? Welcome to a whole nother new episode of You Ain't Outside Podcast, hosted by your boy, you know. Back at it in the flesh like we never left, you know. Another great episode I got for you guys, you know. Yeah, man, so I just want to thank y'all and appreciate everybody else for tuning in with your boy. Make sure y'all subscribe, you know, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever y'all get my wherever y'all get y'all podcasts. Make sure y'all subscribe. But yeah, other than that, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Yep, so we're gonna start off how we always start off, you know, with the healthy topic and whatnot, you know. So first and foremost, my first question of the podcast is, are you accountable? So when I mean accountable is when you mess up, can you be like, I messed up, you know? That might seem like it's a little thing, but it's a big thing, man. A lot of people is not accountable, you know. So for instance, so I can wake up in the morning and not brush my teeth and then blame somebody else. Oh, you the reason why my breath stink. No, I'm the reason why my breath don't stink. I ain't wake up and brush my teeth and wash my hands, you know. So like I said, are you accountable? See, when you become accountable in life, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be much smoother. You know what I mean? It just be like, man, I messed up, you know. But nowadays, it seems like everybody is looking for somebody else to blame. So it's like everybody wants to blame somebody for their faults or for whatever it is that's not going on in their life. They want to blame instead of just being like, okay, just kind of be happy with where you are right now and continue to work for the future, you know. Like I said, are you accountable? A lot of people is not accountable. When you become accountable, you take control over your life. And once you take control over your life, man, everything else is gonna be peaches and cream, you know. Yeah, so like, you know, so like I said, take control over your life to where, you know, it's all on you, you know, because now once it become all on you, it's like you happy with the results, you know, and especially if you put the work in, you know, you become happy, you know, you become like it's okay, because you know you put your all into it, you know. So like I said, once you become accountable in life, everything else is going to be way much smoother, you know. So I've learned that early, you know. So I try to just be as accountable as I can, to where I don't have to be looking at nobody else and being like, oh, you the reason why, or you the reason why. Like, no, you know, everything don't align up on the time that we want it to align, you know. Everything is in God's timing, for sure, you know. So like I said, become accountable in your life and everything else is gonna be all right. Yeah, man, new music, man. We got a couple joints, albums that dropped, you know. So first and foremost, I want to say, make sure y'all go get that King Carson, More Chaos. Young Bands, Before RR. A Tribe Called Quest dropped People's Instinctive Travels in the Paths of Rhythm. Man, so if y'all know who Tribe Called Quest is, you know, those are the legends. Other than that, Carbon dropped the EP. Burner dropped the EP called Carbon. I think, is this Onyx, Lower East Side? Is this the legendary Onyx? This might be the legendary Onyx. if that is, make sure y'all go cop that ASAP. You know, those are the legends. Oh, and I got some singles for y'all too. Quavo and Lil Baby dropped Legends. T Grizzly dropped Rick Jameski. Sheck West dropped ILMB featuring Travis Scott. Murder Beats and Hurricane Wisdom dropped A Boogie with the Hoodie dropped Winter's Over. Amin dropped Arc D Triumphant. Fobats dropped In the Morning. King Carson got Black Rockstar. Too Short got Still Mackin. Yeah. So those are the singles, you know, for this week. You know, make sure y'all tune in and check out everybody's music, man. You know, it's been a great year so far, you know. So I'm just looking forward to seeing who else is going to drop and what other great music that's coming out and whatnot, you know. So yeah, y'all just stay focused and keep your eyes updated on that. And just like I said, just show people love. You know, people put a lot of time and effort into their craft, into their arts and what they doing. You know, so appreciate it. It's like a nice house. You know, that takes time to build. Just like music, it takes time to build. Some people might do it quicker than others, but it takes time. So appreciate that fine art that somebody is providing for y'all and cherish it and use it as y'all may and pass it down to somebody else and let them hear it, and you know, and put somebody else on a new artist or whatever and do it like that, you know. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got for the entertainment part of the podcast. Yeah, so this is the sports part of the podcast. You know, we got NCAA women's and men's champions. So shouts out to those UConn Lady Huskies. They won the NCAA Women's Championship. Shouts out to Paige Beckers. She did her thing. Yeah, she was balling. Aziz, she was balling. The freshman, she was balling. What's her name? Strong. Yeah, it's a lot of them that was balling, you know. So shouts out to the Lady Huskies, you know. Yep, shouts out to the Lady Huskies. They was doing their thing. And other than that, I have the men's NCAA champions, which is the Florida Gators. So with the Florida Gators, they beat the Houston Cougars. Shouts out to Clayton Jr. I believe he was the MVP. Martin, he was balling. Yep, Richard. You know, it was a lot of guys that was balling. You know, so shouts out to them. Houston was winning, and then Florida came back and they kind of took it over. You know, so shouts out to them. You know, for winning that game. And yeah, you know, so we have the men's and the women's NCAA champions, and we look forward to next year, which is the new year. It's going to be some transfers. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of whole other different new things that's going on and happening, you know. So so yeah, I can't wait to see how everything shakes up. Yeah, you know, so that's really what all I got for y'all for the sports. I got the playoffs gonna be NBA playoffs coming soon, so next week I'm gonna update y'all on the NBA play-ins, which I believe start next week as well, you know. And man, sports is getting real good. Then you got the NFL draft, you got a whole lot of other stuff going on, you know. So yeah, I can't wait to show y'all how everything go, and I'm gonna definitely keep y'all updated for sure. Yes, sir. Yeah, so this is my Off the Dome segment of the podcast where I speak my mind and whatnot, you know. So yeah, you know. So earlier I was just talking about being accountable and stuff like that, you know. So with that being said, stop blaming other people, you know. Stop blaming other people, you know. See, just just own up to whatever. Just own up to it, you know. And for y'all people who looking to blame other people just to put it on them, see, some people are strong enough to withstand that and then just give it to God and let God deal with it. But some people can't hold that, you know what I mean? Because it's like, it's too much weight. It's like you have to hold your problems, their shortcomings, and then all that to one person. Come on, man. Only God can hold it that much pressure, you know. So, like I said, stop blaming other people and you know, blame yourself. Be accountable, you know, and then be accountable and move forward in life and continue to do great things. If you mess up, continue to do great things. Other than that, thank y'all for tuning in to You Ain't Outside podcast hosted by your boy. And like I always say, man, if you ain't outside, where you at?
We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog. We don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad, oh my God. This ain't no facade, park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Beat them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later, now let's get this paper. Cause we ain't worried about shit, now let's get this paper. Shawty say I'm too much, fam, them too tough. When you get them blues up, then you make them rules up.
Whoa!